Hi guys! If you're anything like me, you're well aware that Top Gun is one of the most exceptional action movie of all time. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the world of Top Gun like never before. We'll have the entire cast of then and now, and I will be revealing all the juicy details about the original names of the characters and how the actors have changed since then. Okay, let's see it together. Tom Cruise was born on July 3, 1962 in Syracuse, New York. He played the character Maverick in the movie when he was 24 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 60.
Dealing with F5s and A4s as our mixed simulators. Now then, as most of you know, the F5 doesn't have the thrust-to-weight ratio that the MiG
Yeah, people have been asking for the movie for 34 years.
Yeah.
So I figured a couple more years.
Robbins was born on October 16, 1958, in West Covina, California, and raised in New York City. He played the character Merlin in the movie when he was 28 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 64.
You have been in so many incredible and iconic movies, almost too many to mention, but until you posted this photo the other day, I had completely...
Michael Ironside was born in Toronto on February 12, 1950. He played the character Jester in the movie when he was 36 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 73.
Civilians are here because they are our very best source of information on enemy aircraft. One of the most qualified is our tag rep, call sign Charlie. She has a PhD in astrophysics.
I don't get out behind a lot of films. I really don't. I try and keep it as private as possible. And I don't always trust the money machine.
Kelly McGillis was born on July 9, 1957, in the Southern California suburb of Newport Beach, California. She played the character Charlie in the movie when she was 29 years old in 1986. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 65.
Really? So I could go on to a bigger one with a young guy like yourself?
Maybe.
I think it's just absolutely fantastic. I think it's the most exciting thing to be able to see him.
John Stockwell was born on March 25, 1961, in Galveston, Texas. He played the character Cougar in the movie when he was 25 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 62.
Never even seen him. Happened up there, but I was so scared. We've seen this before.
In the water. And we probably would have liked it, although in the end I'm glad we did what we did, working with real sharks. The expressions
Anthony Edwards was born on July 19, 1962, in Santa Barbara, California. He played the character Goose in the movie when he was 24 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 60.
Good part of the environment is that anybody who comes into an ER, it's an emergency for them. And, whether it's they've got, a really bad...
Barry Tubb was born in Snyder, Texas on February 13, 1963. He played the character Wolfman in the movie when he was 23 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 60.
Ever since my graduation from high school, it's been pretty crazy.
Snyder was pretty well known for theater, though. I mean, it had a really great program.
We had a teacher. A lot of people from Snyder, Powers.
Tom Scarrett was born on August 25, 1933, in Detroit, Michigan. He played the character Viper in the movie when he was 53 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 89.
In case some of you wonder who the best is, they're up here on this plaque on the wall. The best driver in his reel from each class has his name on it.
That's kind of shucking and jiving between two guys. I think we had a rapport right from the beginning. This is a father and a son situation. Yeah. Really.
Rick Rosovich was born Frederick Enrico Rosovich on August 28, 1957, in Palo Alto, California, and grew up in Grass Valley, California. He played the character Slider in the movie when he was 29 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 65.
One of the golden periods periods of cinema, the 70s. You think all these great directors and writers who worked in the end of the 70s. And then the 80s come along, and it's tilting, and that's when I...
Clarence Gillyard Jr. was born into a military family in Moses Lake, Washington on Christmas Eve in 1955. He played the character Sundown in the movie when he was 31 years old in 1986. Unfortunately, after a long illness, Gillyard died at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada on November 28, 2022. He was 66 years old.
I will fire when I am goddamn good and ready. You get that?
We're here from Walker, Texas Ranger, Matlock, Die Hard, Top Gun, some other things you might know. Did you see me on Chips?
James Tolkien was born on June 20th, 1931, in Calumet, Michigan. He played the character Stinger in the movie when he was 55 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 91.
I gotta give you your dream shot. I'm gonna send you up against the best. You two characters are going to Top Gun.
Absolutely great. Really well, thank you.
Fantastic.
Friday night is particularly good.
Yeah, and listen, I assure you tomorrow will be madness.
Meg Ryan was born on November 19th, 1961, and raised in Fairfield, Connecticut. She played the character Carol in the movie when she was 25 years old in 1986. Currently, she's living happily at the age of 61.
Things about being around her as a director, because she directed like a writer. She directed like somebody was secretly listening from the New Yorker and was going to quote her.
Adrian Pasdar was born on April 30th, 1965 in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. He played the character Chipper in the movie when he was 21 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 58.
There's a lot of...
You're reading cue cards, man.
No,
it says right there. He's an amazing man.
You don't have to pretend. We should pretend it's not there. It's all right.
All right. Well, the cue card, man. We good.
Val Kilmer was born December 31st, 1959 in Los Angeles, California. He played the character Iceman in the movie when he was 27 years old in 1986. Currently, he's living happily at the age of 63.
Who's the best pilot? No, I think I can figure that one out on my own. I heard that about you. You like to work alone.
Listen, I'm down, but I've been run over by a cement mixer.
Before we wrap up this journey through the world of the movie Top Gun, I want to hear from you. Who is your favorite character from the movie? What's this thing that they have that it's so appealing to you? Share your thoughts and feelings in the comments section below, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification so you're always the first to know when new content is released. Your support and engagement mean the world to me. Thank you for joining me on this journey down memory lane.